Stop spinning up cloud resources just to run unit tests. Terraform 1.7.0 added mocking for Terraform Test. You can fake providers, resources, data, and whole modules. There is a gotcha that will save you 10 minutes of swearing. By the end, you'll know the new blocks, how Terraform generates mock values, a vault example you can follow, a dry trick for sharing mocks, and the alias provider gotcha. Credit to Danny Smith, his write-up is linked in the description below. If practical Terraform how-tos help you, subscribe now. I post tight, usable videos like this every week. Terraform added mocking inside tfmock.hcl files in version 1.7.0. New blocks are mock provider, override resource, override data, and override module. Mock provider replaces a provider so tests run in apply mode without cloud credentials. The overrides inject a tailored fake resource, data, or module. Mock providers generate fake values for computed attributes you didn't supply. The key rules are required attributes are not generated. You must provide them. Type defaults are predictable. Booleans become false, numbers become 0, and strings become random 8-character alphanumerics. Objects are populated recursively with required fields. By default, these values appear only during apply. Plans show known after apply. If you need plan time values, set override during equals plan in the mock provider. Short example, we had 3 tests for a Vault onboarding module. One test passed with a minimal mock provider Vault and no other credentials. A second test failed because it expected this. The mock returned nothing for that key. A fix was to add this inside the mock provider with defaults as shown. The missing key appears and the test passes. Put reusable mocks in testing/provider as a .tfmock.hcl or tfmock.json and reference them with source. You can combine sourced mocks with local nested overrides. The local blocks win. Now, a big gotcha. If your code uses an alias provider, mocking the default provider might not be enough. A resource using provider equals vault.approle failed with failed to configure vault address. Fix in the run block by mapping the alias to the mocked provider. Here's an example. Do that and the test will stop asking for the real vault addresses. So use override resources and override data when you want exact values for specific resources or data source. Use override module to stub a whole module and return a chosen output. These give deterministic values for assertions. When to use mocks. Use them for local development, fast CI unit tests, and learning Terraform without cost. Do not rely on mocks for integration tests that must validate real provider APIs. Mocks are a tool. They are not a replacement for end-to-end validation. Some small gotchas and tips. Required attributes will break tests if missing. Provide them. Avoid brittle assertions against exact random strings. Default behavior is apply only. Use override during for plan needs. Combine source and local overrides for modular, repeatable mocks. If you want consistent IDs or ARNs across tests, set them as default on the mock resource or data, as in this example. Consistent values, no random surprises. Full credit to Danny Smith for the write-up. Read his LinkedIn article in the description below and consider giving him a follow. Also check the HashiCorp docs on mocking. If this helped, subscribe and read Danny's blog and tell me more in the comments which provider you want to mock next. Until next time, stay merge ready.